Welcome to the Sebcast, the home of the #1 network for your life. This is where we think more slowly, look deeper, and discover that Jesus didn't just work back then, but is working now. If you had to describe the modern world, comfort would probably be at the top of the list. We order food without cooking, we watch series without ads, we talk to people without seeing them. Everything is faster, easier, and more comfortable. But the problem is, comfort is a terrible way to make disciples. In Hebrews 12:1, the writer says, "Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us." That's not comfort language, that's athlete language. The early Christians never saw themselves as spiritual tourists. They were people on a mission, in training, and who believed that Jesus is truly king. The early church was a colony of God's new creation within the old world. In other words, the church was never meant to be a spiritual entertainment center. It was a movement, and maybe that's why so many people today feel spiritually tired, because we've started to think of faith as consumption rather than participation. We ask, did I like the service? Was the music good? Did it meet my needs? But the early Christians asked a different question. How can I serve? How can I give? How can I represent Jesus where I live, work, and play? That's exactly why our vision is so important, the #1 network for your life. Not because we want to build another program, but because Jesus sends people into every street, office, school, and coffee shop. We become strong when we move from consumers to contributors. Maybe spiritual growth is less about what you receive and more about what you give yourself to. The kingdom doesn't grow through comfortable spectators. It grows through people who show up every day to train for the life God has called them to. Until tomorrow, take care.